All right, party time. Yo, it's about to get real dark, so I appreciate y'all joining for the ride, but this might be where the hardcore fans come out, and this is where them I just found you on Reddit niggas is gonna. So, leverage. Leverage featuring Cool AD, Fat Tony, Locritus, and Nasty Nigel.
All I want is a house and some money to travel. A simple game, putting letters together like Scrabble. This is versus lesson, crushing the rock and the gravel. Which of us truly trusts how they knocking the gavel? But so I be fucking.
My friend Rachel, and when I say my friend Rachel, this bitch is at my wedding. If something happened to her, I'm putting this on this channel now. If something happened to her, bro, if something happens to Rachel, one of the few, I would send a goddamn militia of. Anyway, she showed me this song. And she's like, I think you would vibe with it. And I'm like, why? So I started listening to it and like just what you heard. At that time, I really was not into like a rap. This is going into levels of us talking about what was going on with Philadelphia and teaching at UPenn and the company. So at this time, I was really looking for like a song that was just gonna like help me kind of get out of it. And she lives in Colorado now. And it was a great experience for her to come back to the States. And she wanted to see me. And she shared the song with me. And I was like, yo, this shit is fire. This shit is fire. And after watching it for a little bit and watching the video for it and everything, it kind of reminded me, it gave me that old school, like, this is gritty, you know? And I know it's not like the most fire of everything, but like it just had the it just had the flow. It had the integrity. And I was rarely at that time, as we've already talked about from everything else, like I was coming off of Lilt and All J, Being as an Ocean, this is my first like real delve into like anything beyond mainstream but still attached to the genre. And I always felt like bad about that because growing up as a teen, I didn't really connect with. I found R&B, I found hip hop, I found it all to be kind of like a nuisance. And that's less of the music itself and just more of my environment. You know, it was the consistent dominated environment. And this is going to sadly go all the way back to when I actually started to listen to music available to me and search it out, as opposed to like just hearing what was on the radio, just hearing this and just hearing that. This came to me like at the time where I just realized it's not bright. This came to me at the time where like music was just not a thing that I could touch. And I mean that both in the past, like 2005, 2004, 2003, and now when I added the song. When she showed it to me, it just gave me that like old school Coney Island, I'm out there with the bros, we playing tag, manhunt. It gave me the feeling to gravitate myself back down to earth. And that's going to be super important because once you realize where you're at, everything else starts to take form. And I can honestly say, like, as this playlist is going down, this is where things really started to take form for me. This is where my music taste really started to become me and not my environment. And it's sad because, like, I'd been in a band, I had done the local show thing, you know, I had a few, like one or two big shows. But I never got a hold on what music meant to me until I was able to sit down for a second and just say, whoa, what do I like listening to? And it was that song, ironically called Leverage, that gave me the ability to kind of flip that on its head. So that's Leverage, featuring Kool AD, Fat Tony, this other dude, and Nasty Nitro.